You got the link? Yes. Yes. Can you guys hear me on Google Meet? So can you hear me on Google Meet? Can you hear me on Google Meet? Yeah. Okay. Google Meet is set. Anyone on YouTube? Could you please reply? Yeah, I think it looks fine. Yes, thank you so much for joining this session. Here we have Durgesh. He's from Pune, Maharashtra, and he's doing his PhD in Indian Institute of Science. I mean, if I'm showing here, means it is this side, okay, from this place actually.
Near 1 km.
Here, I mean this side. So I mean, it's very pleasure to what you call invite him and what you call. Uh, I mean, we need his experience, how he, what was his journey, and how he went through it and all. And again, we shall start asking him questions, and then later I will let you, what you call, ask your questions. Okay. So, Durgesh, could you please, what you call, tell us about your schooling? I mean, where you have done your schooling?
Okay. So first of all, good morning everyone, and thank you for inviting me here.
Yes, please.
So I did my schooling. I'm from Maharashtra, so I did my schooling from Navodaya High School Keshori,
Okay.
my hometown,
Okay.
Keshori. So Gondia district,
Okay.
near Nagpur.
Nagpur. Okay.
Yes, yes. Up to 10th standard, and after 11th and 12th from Vinod Junior College, Bhandara.
Okay.
Bandara is the next district
Okay.
near Gondia.
Okay. Okay. So when did you, what do you call? I mean, how this physics interest triggered? I mean, did you decide after BSc or before BSc?
No. Basically, what happened now after 12th, I'm giving that exam like NEET, which is mainly for MBBS. Like.
Yes, yes.
So during my preparation,
Hmm.
I'm little bit more interested in physics that time.
Okay.
So, but unfortunately I missed that exam by 7 marks MBBS.
Okay, okay, okay. NEET exam.
Yeah. After 12, I prepare for MBBS
Okay,
that time.
okay.
So I like physics much more that time when I'm preparing for that NEET exam.
But usually those who prepare for NEET exam, they neglect physics actually. Oh,
Nah,
you
I
like the physics in that part. Okay.
I have a good command on that problem solving, so
Okay.
I like physics that time. That time I read that SC Verma books also.
Okay.
So I little bit interest about that physics.
Okay.
During
Class 12th during your NEET preparation.
Yes.
And H.C. Verma sir book. I mean that
Yeah, I
triggered you
saw
to.
SC Verma during that preparation.
Okay. Why didn't you choose engineering?
I also qualified in JEE Mains also. I got selected for Government Engineering College Amravati near Nagpur. But in our society, the mentality about the engineering is like that. Ki it's actually in Maharashtra, like in tribal area.
Okay.
So engineering is like kachra, like it's waste of time.
Oh.
So people thinks like that.
Yeah, that I heard about it.
In Maharashtra, basically what
Not
happened,
only that, higher education. I think.
Yeah, higher education. If you are doing engineering, so you get stipend like after doing engineering, you get stipend like 10 to 15,000 per month. So why do you get to engineering like that? So our mentality is like that.
Yes, yes. In Maharashtra, I mean, I will share some more views on that one. Again, people's view on higher education actually it's quite drastically changed over last 10 to 20 years. There was a professor from IIT Bombay, Professor Jagtap. he worked on that one. Re-engineering higher education. I want
Yes,
to
yes,
quote. I mean, he has published one book actually. Let me just try to share that one. Okay, but I mean, okay, what was your motivation to get into BSc? I mean,
Yes, yes. After I just unfortunately I missed that MBBS exam, so I don't have option either engineering or BSc.
okay, you have chosen BSc.
BSc then.
Okay.
So then I search on Google like that, which is the best college in Maharashtra. I even don't know about Ferguson College that time.
Okay, okay.
So I just searched it and I found it Ferguson College on the top list.
Yes, yes, yes.
Then I just fill the form and automatically I get a 84 marks percentage in 12th standard. So in second or third round I get that I got that Ferguson College.
Okay, okay. Ferguson College is one of the oldest college. I think it was set up. I was searching here in Google.
Yeah,
It was set
started,
up in I think
1885.
1885. It's more
Two
than
prime minister from our college, from Ferguson College. So,
So-
many celebrities also there. From
Yes, okay. So that's very good. Okay, in Ferguson College during your BSc, could you please share your experience?
Yes, yes. During my BSc, sir, I had 4 courses. The pattern is like in first semester you have 4 courses. I choose physics, chemistry, mathematics, statistics.
Okay. Oh.
In second subject you have to skip one.
Okay.
So kept only 3. So that time I skipped statistics.
Okay, you kept
PCM.
Okay.
And in third year, you continue with that subject. You have to be in MSc, like interested in. So I'm interested in physics. So I kept my physics in third year.
Okay,
BSc.
physics. Okay. I mean, what about mathematics? I mean,
Mathematics. So basically, I was more interested in mathematics.
During BSc.
Yeah, because I score out of marks
In
up to 12.
Okay.
In mathematics, sir. In 12th and 10th board also I have out of marks in mathematics. So I was a little bit more interested in that mathematics. But what happened now? During my first year, BSc, so sirs told me to refer that one books like Introduction to Real Analysis.
Yes.
California books, sir,
Okay.
that time. And that syllabus is like out of my box. Sequence and series, real analysis, differential like that. So that time, I was backlog in that subject.
Okay.
First year, first sem, back in mathematics.
Oh.
I am more interested in mathematics, but I backlog in that subject.
So analysis, mathematical analysis is quite hard for many people
Yes, yes.
actually. I mean, mathematical physics is quite easy. I mean, we just know the methods and we apply, but analysis level mathematics is quite.
So I'm totally that shocked. I'm more interested in mathematics. I want to be continue with mathematics. I'm back in first year.
Okay. So that made you to get into physics.
Physics. Yeah.
That's good for me, isn't it?
See, prepare for biology, NEET, not qualified MBBS. Again back to mathematics. And
Again in that one.
like-
Okay. That's okay. That's very nice. Okay. I mean, as you have already told me that you have done a lot of good experiments during
Yes,
BSc that helped you in interviews and all.
Yeah,
Could you
in
please-
Ferguson, is one of the best thing is like experiment.
Okay.
So each and every experiment you have to handle by it.
You have to do it once.
Yeah. So it's not like that ki sir comes and told you just go and do that experiment like that. You have manual properly. You have to read it first. Okay, you have read it first and do by itself. You have separate experiment in your college. So I learn those things in my books. I apply on practical work.
Okay, you
So
learned whatever in the theory you
Yeah.
applied during practical.
And many electronics.
Could you please tell me? I mean, in one semester, how many experiments they used?
Yeah, in one semester, 10 experiment. 10 experiment on like in total there are BSc there are 6 semesters. So in one semester you have only basic like start from Vernal calipers, measurement techniques in first semester like that. Then again some advanced one course on fully focus on classical mechanics experiment. Other one on electronics experiment. Like only in one semester only focus on only one subject.
So I have one more question. I mean, usually many colleges will set up experiment, but we usually copy the journal from other students. I mean, how strict was it? I mean,
sir access only 10 to 12 students in one bench. So you give only whole day to perform the experiments.
Okay, wow, that's nice.
That's nice. So we just go there, before we go into doing experiment, we have to read something about that.
So it was quite strict.
Quite strict, sir. Yes.
Okay, okay.
So that things will build these things now, how to manage that practicals and all those things.
Yes, yes, okay.
So experiment is quite good in a college.
Okay. So after that, you have done your MSc there only.
Yeah, I continue my MA master course in BSc
Okay.
in that college.
Okay. So in master's course, how was your experience? I mean, how was the course in Ferguson College?
Okay, the same as the NET and that GATE course.
Same syllabus.
Same
as the-
syllabus.
Okay.
So it's actually the very good thing. So the syllabus they arrange in very proper manner, sir. Like in first semester, start with mathematical physics, quantum mechanics. Then again in second semester it goes to the advanced one.
Advanced one.
Yeah, advanced quantum mechanics like perturbations theory and all those things like that. WKB.
Okay.
So that's the syllabus arranged in a proper manner.
Oh, that's very nice.
So the specialization, one of the best thing in Ferguson is astrophysics, sir.
Astrophysics. Okay.
Yeah, during my BSc, I qualified IIT JAM. I got selected in NIT Warangal. But I'm little bit interested in that astrophysics that time, so I just think like I'm continuing with
Continuing the same college. Yeah, that's very good. Okay. During your MSc, have you done project work?
Yeah, basically there is a COVID time is there. So
oh, okay. That I forgot to ask. I mean, again, how?
Subham and me, I'm same.
Okay, you are on the same batch. Okay, then I mean, how many days you went to MSc? I mean,
okay, after 3 to 4 months lockdown is there. I mean MSc first year, sir.
Okay.
So during COVID, so all the world is under lockdown. Yes, and the people are very unstable being home. So that time, sir, what should I do now? Every people's in their hometown like that. So that time I initiate to start library in my hometown.
Okay.
And I just sit with my 4 to 5 student fellow.
The story is quite similar, am I right? From the last week. Yeah.
Yeah. So initiate one library in my hometown. I sit with my student fellows there in my same area.
Okay.
And it hold on up to 1 to 1.5 years. I just stick on that syllabus. I just were preparing that CSR NET exam, GATE exam.
During MSc.
During MSc
first year.
First year and second year.
Second year. Okay. At that time, I mean, during those 2 years, how many months you went to college? I mean, how many months you were there at hometown?
I think in March 2019, something like that. There is a lockdown.
Yes, lockdown. Yes.
So only 3 to 4 months I
totally in 2 years.
Totally go to school. After that,
okay, you said you set up your library and with your friends. And
yeah.
I mean, did you purchase books yourself?
Yeah, I purchased. I just order it on by Flipkart or all those things. That time also I contact with you, so you helped me. So
okay. When did you join our course? During your MSc or after MSc?
Just after lockdown is there. Just I search on YouTube or just I search on social media which classes is beneficial.
No. The batch you joined at that time you were in MSc or you completed MSc?
Batch you joined just I'm in MSc first year. Sir.
First year. Okay.
First year when I joined.
Yeah, that's very good. Okay, so then how did you manage this project work? I mean, because
project work is like I'm still there. I'm in home. So just sir told just read some literature papers and write something about the. You understand that you just put on that research paper like that.
Yes.
So my project topic is the study of projective plate chamber to detect the muon particle. Okay. So I like nuclear physics, so I do my project on that.
Okay, that's very good. So okay, after MSc, I mean, when did you? I'm not getting the time span. I mean, when did you qualify this GATE exam? Soon after MSc or?
No, soon after. I joined your class in first year of MSc. I just take time to preparation.
Yes.
So after 1 year, in 2000, now I qualified all the exams in 2020. So 2020 is the best year.
Best year for you.
I qualified all the national exams in 2022. Sir.
Okay. Now, I mean, you started your preparations from 2019.
19, 20, 21. And after just finish this COVID, the exams are there now. So CSR also extend the dates and dates.
Yes.
So that's why it's very hectic that time.
Okay. That's very good. I mean, last time GATE paper was quite conceptual. I mean, could you please explain your experience in GATE exam? Because so there was a quite bit change of the pattern.
Yeah. Basically, in that paper, mainly focus on MCQ. MSQ, multiple selected
selection
question.
question. Yeah.
So it's a little bit tricky and it takes time to solve that paper. Sir.
Okay. Okay.
So, but my preparation was good that time.
Okay. Okay. That's good.
So I just solve first easy questions
Hmm.
in a paper, then I target moderate, and
Okay.
then goes to high level.
Yeah, that's very good. I mean, almost very same what Shubham told last week. Then, okay, you told about your group study. Could you please elaborate that one? Because many online students they sit at home and study alone. Even though I suggest that you guys group together and join this course.
Yeah. When I was joining your course, so Subham also I contact with him.
You knew Shubham also.
Yeah, Subham and me both are doing preparations
Okay,
together.
okay,
Sir.
okay. So when you joined the course, you got in touch with.
Touch with. I just search who is like very active in course, who gives the answer. So I make friendship with them.
Yes, yes. That's
This is actually the strategy.
Yeah.
So this is very important. You keep in touch with the student who are actually very.
Yes. Okay.
So Subham and me together solve the problems. He send me
I
problem
mean,
on WhatsApp.
how okay, WhatsApp. Okay.
WhatsApp or call 1 to 2 hours like that.
Okay. You used
Like
to call.
interview also like he asks interview during interview. We are both selected for IISc interview. So during that time we together just he asked me questions on team also.
Okay.
We are just in front of each other and like so it's
Okay.
very
Okay. After this exam, your graduation exam, and then could you please share about your interview experience? I mean, where all you attended interviews?
Okay. When I was in BSc third year, I qualified IUCA because I am interested in astrophysics. So I qualified IUCA when I was in BSc third year. So, but I'm not qualified that interview, sir, that time because my concepts is not that much. So basically, in IUCA, sir, the panels mainly focus on thermodynamics concept. Quantum mechanics is very important. Whenever you go into interview, or a first question from quantum mechanics, sir, basically. So interview is like very. If you face any interview questions is like very basic, like fundamental, not goes in a deep manner like that. They start their interview like where are you from, so please tell your which area you like, which subject you like. So this is starting, they start like that. So basically I like quantum mechanics much more. So I guess all Griffiths so many times, so I like quantum mechanics.
Okay.
So in IUCA, sir, they mainly focus on thermodynamics, quantum mechanics, not ask any question from astrophysics because I am from BSc.
So that was a interview for astrophysics, but usually they don't ask.
Never ask about astrophysics.
Again, for in the interview of PhD, they don't ask any research topic. Okay, they will check
only
your
basic fundamentals. Condensed matter physics is very important, but not in IUCA. But if you go for any other interview like IIT or IISc, solid state condensed matter physics is very important. Quantum mechanics and condensed matter physics.
Yes.
So and basic mathematics. So you know trigonometry, how to draw the graphs. One question from mathematics, trigonometry, sir.
Okay. Okay. So where all you attended interview? One is IISc and other than IISc?
IUCA. IUCA again I qualified in MSc second year.
MSc second year. Okay.
I qualified IUCA 2 times, but not qualified that interview.
Okay.
I qualified exam, but not interview. Again that first is IISc, sir, directly IISc. So
I mean, can you please share your experience with IISc about this IISc?
Okay, basically after that, I'm not selected in astrophysics. Then I little bit interested in material science. So I wanted to do some 2D materials like nanocrystal, something like. So I just searched which area working on that in IISc. So material engineering department, I have a professor who working on that solar cell and that 2D material nanocrystal. So then on the basis of my gate score, I selected for that interview.
Okay.
In IISc. So basically my interviews are more than 1 hour.
More than 1 hour.
I am the first student in that schedule, in that batch. So it's take only 1 hour. More than 15 people are there in panel. More than 15-20 people are there.
Okay. All of them ask the questions?
Yes, sir. All of them.
Yes. It's a very good drill actually.
So
can you please tell us some questions, whatever they ask? I mean, interviews are very random, but still the level of question what they expect. That
they asked me which area you like, theoretical or experimental. Then I told them that I want to do experimental like. So next question is like, tell me which experiment you doing in MSc.
Ah.
So I'm little bit okay with that question. Like,
Okay.
so I just told them I'd done this experiment in my MSc. So they again asked, just tell me what is XRD. Just explain XRD on board. Just explain Hall effect on board.
Okay.
Ultraviolet.
Okay.
Spectroscopy.
Questions were on very based on experiments where you were very good at.
Yeah, experiment. So up to 30 to 35 minutes, so they totally talk about experiment.
Yes.
Why this graph like that. Explain this basic manners.
Okay.
So it's make my confidence is like very high. So I explain each and every concept on this experiment. Again, they come with quantum mechanics questions. Just tell me if what is the value of energy when we extend that 1D box twice, half, like that. Find the ground state. Just write the ground state of that harmonic oscillator. Like
Very
what,
basic question.
what is W matrix? Like what is actually W matrix? Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
In perturbation theory.
what is actually basic question? What is the W matrix? Why we use variation principle? What is actually why we use that method like that? Very basic question. Then I hear talk. They ask me super capacitor conductivity questions. So many questions from superconductivity.
Yeah. So even in the exams also, I hope you guys might have observed one superconductivity question will be there in the GATE exam usually.
Yeah, superconductivity is there. So 1-2 questions from Dude model like that.
Okay.
Lattice parameter, Dude model, solid state physics. So it is very,
very
basic
did
fundamental.
you say that you were interested in solid state physics? Or?
Yeah, I say that I'm in. So hey, tell me only two subject from your
two
background.
subject, one quantum, other one is solid state.
Yeah, quantum mechanics and solid state.
I'm okay. After quantum mechanics, they started asking solid state physics.
Experiment, quantum mechanics, solid
state physics. Okay, that's very nice. So now again, you joined here as a PhD student. Could you please tell us about your lab and your guide and your research area?
So recently I joined before this August cycle, before 3 months ago. Like,
okay.
So I under working under Professor Sachin Rondia sir.
Okay.
So actually he did their postdoc or PhD from SVPU and postdoc from Imperial College of London sir.
Oh, nice.
So now Imperial College. Now he is working on solar cell devices. Nanocrystal, 2D materials, nanocrystal, and solar cell devices. So basically, my teacher or my professors or our team working on synthesis, device fabrications, and how to make how to do the synthesis of that compound. After that synthesis, we do device fabrication. So there's our whole work is related with the solar cell, 2D materials like that.
Okay. So thin film solar cell.
Thin film solar cell, yes.
Okay, that's very nice. So I mean, actually, there was one more question for you. Before joining IISc, you were so much worried about what you call your state appointments.
Yes.
Appointments in the colleges. I mean, now, would you look back to those appointments, or would you look?
Nah, really. Basically, what happened now? In our Maharashtra, like if you qualified NET JRF also, the private college or any government college take so many donations, sir. It's a very casual thing. Donation 50 to 60 lakhs per candidate. These things happen now also. If you qualified any exam, nothing will be
managed. That's because of very high competition. For one assistant professor job, if 20 student applies, there will be competition. It's so nice that they ask donation. I mean, it is for the institute actually. I mean, whatever the money the candidate give, it will go to the institute.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, I want to become a professor. So I think like that. Ki after a GRF or NET qualified, you'll easily get admission or easily get that professor job. But when I go to colleges, give interview also before joining that, I never think I got selected in IISc. And also dream also. So when I go to interviews, give some more 2 to 3 interview about the professors and they.
I mean, in colleges.
In colleges, sir. In my Maharashtra, sir.
For teaching position.
Yeah. After some time,
I mean, that was for a temporary position or permanent.
Temporary professor.
Yes.
But I think like that, after some time will be permanent also. So, but then he talk about me regarding that donation, all those things. Then I skip like that 50,000, 60,000. From where should I manage that thing?
Okay, not 1,000. Lakh.
So lakhs, sorry,
Yes, yes,
sorry.
yeah. Okay.
Lakhs. So basically, these things happen in Maharashtra, sir.
We know everywhere. Okay.
I don't know.
So let us not talk about the system. Now, I mean, at that time when he was joining, because it was material engineering
Yes.
department, am I right? Where if I get PhD from material engineering, whether I am able to join those colleges or not, because I mean sometimes they'll be very rigid, that they will ask PhD in physics, isn't it? I mean, that kind of rigidity is there because policymakers don't know that. I mean, how vast the physics is actually. He was worried about whether I can do the PhD in material engineering and get back to those colleges in the physics department. But now, would you look back
No,
to
no, the
those? I
thing-
mean, would
yes,
you
yes.
would you like to go back or?
Never, sir.
Okay.
Never. Now the vacancies are open. My father just called me, come back. I told him, no, 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 no.
Okay.
I'm not coming back.
But now he got
Basically,
lectureship
that time
also.
I'm a little bit confused about that. I did my master in physics. Now I joined material engineering background. But this is not. These are actually not things. After BSc or after MSc, like you join PhD program, interdisciplinary program.
Okay.
So now I'm in IISc, so I realize what is actually the IISc.
Huh.
It's one of the best platform for me.
Yes.
One of the best research institute in India
Yeah.
also.
Yes.
They have great ranking, global ranking also.
Yes.
So now I realize, sir. So now after I finish, now I think like that. Ki after I just finish my PhD, I go in abroad for postdoc, sir.
Okay. Okay.
So
Are you
now
thinking
I'm-
about any industry like that or?
Now I want to become a professor in top institute, IIT or IISc itself.
Okay, his target completely changed actually.
Yeah.
Again.
No, I'm never going to my hometown like that there.
Okay. Okay. Suppose if there is any institute, they don't ask any donation if they invites you from your hometown.
No, give me 2 lakhs per month, then I also not go there, sir.
Okay.
I want to do a job in research. I do research my whole.
There the
Yeah.
research
Continue with research, sir.
usually, I mean, that is the very main problem when they were in the peak of their research, they join any new institute or they join any local colleges, their research career is completely what they call hammered actually.
There is no facilities or there
no
no
facilities
instrument,
available.
nothing like that. What should I do? Interest is very
I mean,
important.
their research career of many professors are actually, especially even in the new national institute also. When the institute is set up, they usually hire very young professors who are in their peak of their research. But new institute will not have much facilities, am I right? By the time they build up everything, I mean, their research career will be little bit lagging actually. But anyway, that's very nice. I mean, the whole perception. I mean, I think I told you guys that. I mean, what is that? Speak up when there is like this actually. I mean, while you are climbing here, okay, you will think this is the highest peak, isn't it? Hmm? So when you climb and go here, you will see there is one more peak to climb. You will see further actually. When you're below this one, you can't see this one actually, isn't it? You can't see when you're here actually. Yeah, that's very nice actually. Okay, now could you please elaborate more about your research work? I mean, have you started or you are in the coursework?
Sir, from last now total 4 courses are there. So I did my master in physics. Now I joined PhD in material engineering. So there is the rule: if you are not from your engineering background, so you have to complete 24 credits.
Great. Okay.
So uh, now I do 4 credits now, 12 credits, 4 courses.
Okay.
So I manage both the things, coursework and also the other lab related work. So professor give me a task like just go and read these literatures and show me presentations. So from last 2 to 3 months, sir, I learned so many things. In my master's, sir, I don't know how to make the PPT. I never use laptop that time. Master BSc also. I don't have laptop. I buy laptop now, sir, before 1 month ago.
Okay.
So now I am very good in PPT, Excel, Word, presentation also.
Okay. All skills are being developed now.
Within the 2 to 3 months, I had time management skill, how to present in front of professor, all those things in your team also. So the professors help very well.
Okay.
So other computer language also, like Origin, Inkscape, how to draw that 3D diagram. These things will very beneficial.
Yes. Okay. Now you are doing coursework and you are developing
Yeah.
skills whatever required for the research.
I do 3 to 4 experiment also from last
Okay. Okay. That those are research experiment or
research
just
experiment. Just make that compound like TTS also like that.
okay. Okay. That's very nice. During coursework also, he's managing time.
Time.
Your professor is pushing you towards
Yes,
research
yes.
as well as coursework. That's very nice. Okay. Yeah. I think my questions are over. Hmm. So yeah, you guys first. No need to hesitate.
How much time do you spend in day? Like
In
coursework and research both
sport,
What is the ratio of time that you spend in coursework and
I
research?
like cricket much more.
Huh. You watched all this one?
Yeah, I woke up early in the morning 6 and go to ground for cricket daily 6 to 9. So
No, not watching cricket. I was thinking about
no,
watching
not
cricket.
watching, sir. I'm a good wicket keeper and batsman.
Okay, that's very nice. Then
So I manage sport. I'm not like sincere guys, sir. I just try to manage all those things, sports, songs,
okay,
all those things. Just manage
classical music. You are from
classical
Pune.
music, sir. Yeah, I'm from
Of course.
Pune, so that time management from 9 to 6, I'm in lab. So sir, give any task, just do it within that day. If there any experiment, so go and do that.
Okay.
Experiment.
Whether there are any separate classes or coursework
Yeah,
classes.
one of the best thing in IISc, sir, you are in a material engineering. You have to
can go
do
to
course from
any
any. There are 40 to 41 department in IISc, so you do course from any department. This is actually the more good
Okay.
thing from
Again,
IISc.
whenever they have class, you have to go to that
Yeah,
department
class,
and you have to take the
yes,
course.
yes.
Okay, that's very nice. Okay, so
So after 6 you'll be free completely.
It's depend on me. My task is not completed, then again I continue with up to dinner 9 or 9:30 like that. But I'm very passionate about research now, so I spend more time in lab, not in room. What should I do in that room? Just
okay. Another questions. Yes. No questions. So any questions from Google Meet? Any questions from Google Meet? Yes.
So anytime during your preparation or anything, did you get demotivated or question the choices or whatever setback? How did you overcome?
During your preparation, did you get any time demotivated, and how did you
yeah,
overcome it?
basically what happened during preparation, sir, there are so many ups downs.
Yes.
Totally unstable during preparation. So many people sir comes towards you and tell you, "Yeah, what are you doing after MSc? There is no scope like that in our area. So you have to pay so many donations for professors like that, professorship." So I'm little bit nervous, very unstable that time. But you have to push ourselves like that. I'm self motivator, so I just sit and analysis myself. That self motivation is very important. So that if you watch the video on YouTube, so it's not like long term motivation. So self motivation is very important, sir.
Yeah, that's why in the recent batches I just decrease that kind of speeches actually. Motivation, because it will not sustain for a long time. Only 1 hour,
Yeah,
2 hours.
self
You
motivation
will
is very
relax
important.
later.
So you have to just try to analyze yourself, which how to plan, how to manage the things like that. Motivation is very important. So
How exactly that self motivation comes actually? Is it because of your target or it is because of your interest?
my strategy is, if tomorrow I want to finish 2 lectures, so I make plan before a day ago in night. So anyhow I complete that task in that within that day. So after that completing my task, I feel like I'm confident like that. So these things make me more self motivated. Like
Okay.
so
when you do something, you are
Yeah.
getting confidence to do much more.
much more, yes.
Okay. So now, could you please tell us about? You said you were making very good notes
Yeah.
out of books and all.
Basically, once I read any topic, suppose suppose I now start reading quantum mechanics. So I read one topic from there, like harmonic oscillations all day. So after completing that whole topic, I just make my own short notes and just stick on wall.
Okay, that's very nice.
And when I woke up early in the morning, just sit in front of wall and just read all these formulas and all the concept like that, daily basis. Sir. So this is very helpful. So after some time, it's like it take only 5 minutes to overlook all these notes.
Yeah. I mean, during preparation, these notes, whatever you made, that will help us very lot.
Notes is very important because this helps me now during that GRF preparations.
Okay.
After selections, the exam after 2 months, na, sir. That GRF, now I qualified GRF, that exam. So just I overlooked that all the notes. So it's before a month or 2 months ago.
That was a question. Actually, he after you joined here, you were so busy, am I right?
Yeah.
How did you manage to revise? Because I mean, you joined in the August, am I right?
Yes, August.
September was the exam. Maybe before August you were traveling too much
Traveling,
to attend these interviews and all.
Yeah, in IISc, so many friends are there who already qualified that GRF. So we just sit together and they help me. Also, I revise my all the notes. So it's only take little bit time, like because
You
I
have done enough work.
yeah, enough for I solved the standard book so many times, the Griffith and all those things.
Okay, he solved the textbook many times. Okay, that's also very good point that you need to note, because if you are doing for the first time, it's quite hard to exhibit that one. I mean, revision plays very important role. I mean, you solve textbooks many times.
Many
That's-
times,
that's
8
very
to 9
good.
times I solved that Griffith electrodynamics.
Yes, yeah,
So it's like very habitual about that.
yeah.
Just
That's
overlook
very-
short notes.
Any other questions? So Mayank is asking some questions. Generally, this research institute says they want highly motivated student in science. How much motivated they want means one should have good knowledge or ability to learn anything quickly. I mean, do they? I mean, if you have a good knowledge, is that sufficient, or you should have ability to learn anything quickly? I mean, is it it is necessary to learn anything quickly, because some people learn slowly, some people learn quickly, isn't it? What they demand?
In IISc,
Huh.
like
They demand that you need to learn quickly, or it's okay even if you take time.
basically what happened, sir? This is if you are going to take admission in a big research institute like IIT or IISc. So there is one criteria, like you have to qualify first exam.
Yes.
So exam after there is interview. So preparation of exam and the preparation of interview are two are very different.
Very different.
If you are very conceptual or very you are go through the standard books, so you are good in that concept. You are easily qualified the interview, sir. So after the interview, like it doesn't matter where are you from. My background is like I'm from very tribal area, so my schooling is like in hometown. So it doesn't matter where you're from. So you learn the things in IISc. If you are in zero, you start from zero, sir. Now
Okay.
it doesn't
I think,
matter.
A couple of many months back, I mean, one of my friend Guru Prasad, he also told the same thing. While you are joining, you better to be an empty cup.
That's the thing.
You start from zero.
Yeah,
once
sir.
you
The
join.
professor and all the every staff, senior person, to start from zero, sir. Yeah, if you are in IISc or in a research institutes, you have a basic idea. No? That's why you qualified that interview, all those things.
Okay. I mean, once you qualify, Mayank, I think they will judge you. I mean, whether you have done something in your background. I mean, whether
They
you are
only
capable
focus
of
during interview time. Now they only focus on the approach toward the problem.
Yes.
Then they not check your knowledge.
Yes, yes.
Knowledge is not important. How to approach towards the that.
Yes, yes. There is one more question. Did you prepare all subject equally, or some subject were good and other subject not prepared well?
No, I don't skip any subject, sir.
Okay.
Prepare all the subjects because so the atomic physics, nuclear physics, that solid state physics are very small subjects. So you prepare very well. So I prepare very well that subject. So I get good marks in that subject. So don't skip any subject. I suggest to skipping a subject is a very bad thing.
Yeah, because cutoff is nearby 100. That's why it's not good to skip any subject.
Yes.
I mean, even though anyone suggests like that, okay?
Now you observe one thing from last 2 year papers. You analysis the net paper. The pattern of that questions or the questions levels are very tough
Very
now.
good. Yeah.
So you have to be prepared like that. You solve standard books. Don't depend upon their notes, MCQ and all those things. Standard books is very important. It takes time, but you have to go through the standard books. Don't see the solutions. Just read it and try to solve the problems.
Problems. Yeah.
Yes. Really thank you to the sir because basically I even don't know how to
Okay.
read the standard books.
Okay. I receive only comments, not com- compliments. Yeah. Any other question from Google Meet? It's quite hard to talk about that self motivation. Am I right? How exactly? What do you think? I mean, how did you got self motivated? It's quite hard to answer also, isn't it? Hmm? Okay. Anyway, any other questions?
This is inbuilt self motivation.
Huh.
You'll be down. Like, so in that time, it's quite hard to hold yourself. How do you manage those things?
Hmm.
Yeah, in downstep, whenever I feel like that, I'm not okay with that reading all those things. Just I throw in that books and all those things and just go for any traveling like that or watch any movie. I like singing classical music. So
Okay, you have learned classical music also.
not none, sir.
Okay, but
I
I
like
mean,
classical
obviously, if
No,
you are
not-
in
my
Pune,
voice is
again, how
not
can
that
you
too
avoid?
much good. So okay,
If you are in Pune, how can you avoid that?
I attend that session, but
Yes, yes.
not.
How did you start your first preparation? You said in first year MSc when lockdown was there. You said you purchased some textbook and you had some group study or something.
Basically, at that time I searched so many institutes in Jaipur also, like other institutes also. So I just joined them. I just tried to solve that career endeavor notes. That one PDF is there. So I just go through that all career endeavor, and I'm not starting from that standard books. Just go through that career endeavor notes. Try to solve the problem behind every topics. Then then I will then that time I found your that notification and join your class.
Okay, you
Start with
after that you switched over to books. That's what you told.
yes, because it's not enough to solve that no, class notes, sir. It's
I mean,
really important.
after if you solve all textbooks and all, once you have one depth of knowledge, then you can go for any other material.
Yes,
for a practice actually. I mean, how to begin first? I mean, actually, he told that he begin with some notes, then he switched over to textbook. Then again, those practice test, everything definitely
yeah.
that also play the role actually.
Test is very important.
Yeah. Any other questions?
Just one more thing.
Yes,
You
yes.
said that you weren't very good at reading initially. So how did you develop that reading book?
How did you develop that
Like,
patience of reading the book?
Basically, reading the book is very that initially I can't understand that. But you help me very well, sir, to solve that problems and all those things. You give me a task daily.
Okay.
So you have to solve this problem anyhow. So my work is that anyhow I have to solve this problem. So like Griffith, I first read concept. If I not understand, then I go to that NPTEL lectures, or I follow your lectures also. So then after that, I just try to solve I have good command on numerical. So after that, reading the that topic, I easily solve that problems.
Okay. Commitment. Guide us about handling personal life while preparation phase. I mean, you prepared sitting at home. You didn't have any responsibilities or something. I mean, distractions over there.
Yes, during COVID times, sir, my father is also in like ventilator also like that time. So
Okay. Yeah.
so I
You
face
have
so
to
many
be with-
problems. Yeah, you are in a home, so many problems are there, distractions are there. But I am very dedicated or very passionate about that since I want to crack this exam anyhow in next year. That's it. And this is actually the best time everyone just sit in home and watch the web series and all those things. This is the
That's
this
very
is the best time I prepare now.
competition is less.
Yeah, competition is less. Everyone just talk about web series and all those things, and so many news are there. I just skip all those
Social media.
I'm active in social media, but that news I never heard that COVID news, all those things. Just I woke up early in the morning, go to the lab,
Okay.
and come at night 2 to 4 like that. Whole day I spend in that library.
Yeah. Yes, he somehow handled both. Okay, personal life as well as this how to say this student life actually. Yeah, that's very good. Hmm. Any other questions? Okay. If there are not much questions, I think you have any questions? Yeah. No, now okay. Do you miss Pune? Because
Yes, sir. I miss Pune. So I think in December I go there. So many friends are there, so I want to meet.
okay,
Pune, sir. Pune is very so many here.
memory.
Chhatrapati Shivaji Hill
Oh,
Station. So
uh-huh,
many
history, yeah.
forts are there.
Hmm.
So it's very good if you go there, sir.
Uh-huh.
The weather is similar to like Bangalore also.
Okay.
It's one of the best city
Uh-huh.
in Maharashtra.
Okay. So could you please talk about? I mean, how did you expose to that classical music? I mean,
Classical music. I like that classical music, sir. So,
I mean, is from Pune or I mean in Dharwad also, where when we were there in Dharwad before. I mean, usually you'll be somehow exposed to those kind of cultural things when that is very what you call dominant in that region.
yes.
Okay,
So
nice. I mean, you did you learn classical music, Indian
no,
classical?
not classical music. Just I attend that
Okay,
programs, all
concert,
those
yeah,
things. It's
yeah.
very common in Pune.
Hmm.
So many singers like Lata
Yes.
Mangeshkar and all those things.
Yes,
Say,
yeah.
Maharashtra.
Yeah.
So many classical singers are there.
Okay, that's very nice. So now again, is there any difference in the food culture much? I mean, from Pune to Bangalore?
So
How do you
basically,
manage?
in IISc, there is a facility. There are total 5 messes are there.
Uh-huh.
So it's not a food is not a problem. Quality is like very good in IISc food quality.
Yeah.
So the same.
Mhm.
Actually, I'm very happy with that.
Okay.
It's good quality foods. Daily chicken, mutton like that. Non-veg.
Okay, non-veg is also
Yeah, daily,
available.
sir, daily.
Okay, that's very
So
nice.
I'm very happy with that.
So then, okay, could you please talk a little bit more about the IISc campus? That actually, just if you come outside the campus, you can feel the difference, from outside, if you go inside the campus, you can feel the difference.
Yeah, basically what happened now, why IISc is one of the best research institute now, sir. So like so many big instruments are there, like transfer electron microscopy, very expensive, same, TAME, XRD, cleaning, clean room facilities are there.
Yes.
In science also one of the best department all over the India.
Hmm.
So you are get easily access in that.
Mhm.
Uh, the professor you easily get access. You handle by your own.
Actually,
It's a very good
I
thing.
thought about campus. He is explaining about research facility. I mean, he's more what you call. He has seen that one. I mean, more than the campus. I mean,
Yeah, research.
campus anyone can build. Am I right? Look at that.
No,
Yeah.
research facilities I like, but
Yeah.
I visit each and every maximum lab. Yesterday I also visit say 6 to 7 labs. So, sir, just I visit that I don't realize that these things happen in ISC. Each and everything like just I'm shocked that time. Wow, I'm very happy to hear.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah, that's very nice.
it's a good platform.
Yeah, that's how you see the question, isn't it? I mean, very nice.
The campus is good. Greenery is like
Campus is greenery, those things. But he explained more about what you call the research facility because he's more excited about that one rather than being in that greenery campus. Actually, that's very nice. What is the best tip to crack the first attempt?
I'm not qualified each exam in first attempt.
Any exam in first
So
attempt?
it's not like it's not important also to qualify. Matlab, if you prepare, it take time, na. If you solve the standard books, it take time.
Yeah, that's. I mean, all of you are not same actually.
Don't be think like the rank. I never think about IISc, IIT like that. I'm not interested to doing PhD also. Sir knows very well. But after some time, I will get interested in that. I want to become a professor without
So
PhD.
he was thinking about those aided or government
Yeah.
appointments only.
Without doing PhD, I want to become a professor.
Okay.
That's my target. So I am called to the sir, and many times I talk with sir regarding that. Sir, how should I get job?
No. Even after getting this IISc call, he was thinking whether to join or not. I mean that material science PhD, whether these guys will accept material science PhD or something. So you are still thinking. I mean, it was. I think this explains that.
Now
one
I
actually.
think like that. Ki,
I mean, he sees that I want to become IIT or IISc professor now. Yeah, that's a very nice discussion. Uh, I mean, uh, it all depends on your ability whether you digest that one quickly or it takes time or something. That's why.
that time I don't have an idea regarding that IISc or what is actually happen inside the campus. So now I'm IISc, so I just saw what things. Now I realize the
I think well, if you go to postdoc abroad, I think after that I'll take your interview
yes,
again.
yes, definitely. Sir.
Okay. Yeah. Any other question? Hmm. No, that's okay. As a childhood friend,
Like your
Pranay, yes.
okay, he's from
He's
he's your
also
friend.
from IISc.
Okay. As a childhood friend, past roommate, and now in the same institute, IISc, I must say Durgesh is very hardworking, cool, vibrant personality. He indeed going to become the academician. Yeah, that's good. Very good compliment. After only reading book, is it still there is problem? After only reading book, it still there a problem in solving problem. I'm not getting Mayank. If you have to elaborate your question. No. I mean, look at here. Why when I started preparation, okay, in 6 months I read only 2 to 3 chapters of quantum mechanics. I mean, you have to put time boundary also, isn't it? I mean, in 6 months I solved only 3 chapters of quantum mechanics.
Yes, yes.
How can I
Reading book
qualify
is
with
take
3 chapters?
time. Take
Huh.
time.
So that's why I mean, it's not only reading the theory. Okay, you have to solve the problem.
Problem.
I was so lazy in solving the
I
problem.
solve problems, so many problems from Berkeley, Princeton also. Sir helps me to solve that problem. So it's make build confidence in
I mean, solving problem, not only to read the theory. And
It's
some
simple.
student who enjoy theory so much, I mean, avoiding problems in the book, that's not a good idea. Okay, I mean that books are. I mean, those problems are given to understand the concept more and more better manner. Actually, okay. So and as well as that, those will help us in this exams actually. Okay, speak up. And again, yeah.
So basically solving problem is because whole paper 90% papers is depend upon that numerical solving problem. Only 2 to 3 questions from theory. So you have to be
Good at
good
problem
at
solving
problem.
only.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Solving problem is very important. Practice is very important.
So he's facing problems in solving the problem. I mean, in the textbook, he couldn't solve the problem in the textbook. I mean, he can read the theory, but he's facing I mean,
So
lagging in
he is
solving
not
the.
read properly then. If you know the concept very well, then you solve any problem. Na, sir.
So check your mathematical ability
Yeah,
also.
mathematical ability is important.
That might be missing, or conceptual understanding may be also
You have to
missing.
first understand what actually the question says.
Yeah.
Then just try to solve by itself, not
Okay, I mean, is it okay if I suggest them solve book once by seeing the solution manual, solve book second time without seeing the solution manual?
so, no, sir. First time you don't show the solution. Don't
Okay.
see the solution.
Don't see the solution manual at all. Okay.
I'm never saw that solution first. Just I take that question and read it properly. So again, I am not try to solving that. Just come back to that theory. Again, I watch some video, search video again. Then again, I just go to that. It take time. Don't worry. It's not like you solve a lot of questions. Solve only 2 to 3 questions, but very basic or very proper manner.
I mean, it doesn't mean, I mean, that you can solve the whole Griffiths textbook. There are 1 star, 2 star, 3 star problems. Okay. At least you should go up to 1 star and 2 star. not whole problem,
that's
but
not whole problem.
whatever you solve, that should be yours. I mean, like that, you should have solved it one actually.
Sirs also give the selective problem from that textbook, so it's really helpful.
Yeah. I mean, I give the problems which all appear in the old question paper actually. So, but if you guys better to solve more problem other than whatever I give in the course, that's a good. Yeah. So yeah, for everyone it is taking time. Okay, but
Yeah,
reading
problems
textbook,
will
it
take
is
time.
it is time consuming only. I mean, there is no other
Don't be
shortcuts.
think like that. "Okay, I cracked the exam in first attempt. I achieve a good rank like that." Don't be think like that. Just go and read the book and enjoy the life also. Don't be frustrated like that. If you are in tension or any frustration like that, you can't do your preparation very well.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
How do you revise with the problems? When you do, right now you are studying electrodynamics, you do all the problems, and then during revision you have like
Yeah, I
5, 6
make
subjects.
star on that. My
You do
yeah,
the
once you
whole-
saw my that books nights like totally colorful. I make star. If
So important problems you will
yeah, important problem 5 star. I will not solving that problem fully mark like that cross. Again, I'm just after during revision, I just come back and directly
do that.
do that problem.
Yeah. In this revision, we shall solve problems only. Okay. I mean, all book problems only, and some time for all those difficult MCQ that you didn't solve. Let me plan it like that. Because since gate exam is quite conceptual, what do you think? I mean, uh,
How we resolve the method I made this time?
uh,
That was it.
that was good, am I right? PPT. I made PPT and quickly revised theory, and we spent time on. Yeah, that's good. Okay. I too got a lot of clarity how to run the next batch. Yeah. Any other questions, or shall we close this meeting? Anyone from YouTube? Okay, thank you so much, Durgesh. I mean, for being part of this SNBOS Physics Learning Center as a student and as a guide now. And again, maybe after some years, I may take all of the interviews of all students. I mean, because their perception will change. Am I right? I mean, his perception changed drastically. Maybe
So thank
over
you too,
last
sir,
6 months.
also for inviting me here.
Yes, yes.
And basically, I never find such a teacher in my life. One of the best teachers.
No, no, that you
Yeah.
can
No,
find.
sir, I want to just share my something like.
You can find if you are interested. You can find someone.
Basically,
I mean, not me. I mean, someone like me. I mean, if you are
That's my-
interested, you will search. Go and search for it.
Basically, I don't know how to solve the that problem, all those things. But sir told me actually the way of solving the problems, all those things, in conceptual manner. If you saw the video, very deep and conceptual manner.
Yeah, I mean, usually I solve problem conceptually many
It's
times. Am I
really
right?
helpful in my
Without
interview.
solving any mathematical stuff.
And I is there any problem? I directly call to the sir. And regarding anything else, like sir, I face problem to writing that SOP. I face problem during that admission, all those things. Sir, always available and always helpful. So that's really thank you, sir.
Yes, yes. That's okay. Only okay. So if there is no question, we shall close this meeting. Thank you so much joining us. I mean, please again continue your guidance to our student, maybe in Facebook group or WhatsApp group, or I mean, or if any student ask me any question that if I am not aware of, I will just forward to you.
Right,
I
definitely,
mean,
sir.
because
But I
they
will be
need
always
guidance. I mean, questions means not concept or this kind of question. Guidance are required actually.
right.
So thank you so much for joining this
Yeah.
session.
Thank you.
We shall close this
Thank you,
session.
sir.
Thank you so much for all YouTube subscribers, whoever joined live. Thank you, everyone.